I'm Sinead McNamee, Senior SEO Content Executive here at iProspect. Today I want to show you the 5 steps using iProspect's intelligent content to creating your business's digital marketing plan. We as consumers have never had more power. We're no longer sold to, we choose what we want to buy. We have access to more information at our fingertips than some of the greatest libraries in the world. In 2016, our biggest challenge as businesses is information overload. Today we want to show you how iProspect's intelligent content can help you create a marketing plan. The content you create will be data-driven, so your audience are more likely to engage with it. Why care about content? Firstly, it helps you increase your brand's visibility. It can help you gain more internal links, which is a major ranking factor for Google. And finally, it can help you reach your sales targets if you do it well. Our appetite for information seems insatiable. Google receives 2 million requests every minute of every day. To put that into perspective, we create more content every 2 days than we did from the beginning of time to 2003. There is so much content on so many topics. How do brands have any hope of being seen, never mind having their content acted upon? The answer is by creating intelligent content. And intelligent content needs a plan. Although there is an incredible amount of content being produced, only 1 in 5 pieces of content are actually being engaged with by their target audience. We need to make content that has the audience at its core. How do we do that? With a written content plan. Having a content plan, like a plan for any other area of our business, helps us create, monitor and measure the success of our marketing. Although most Irish companies are doing some form of digital marketing, whether it's social media, blog posts or paid advertising, research conducted by 256 Media in 2015 showed almost half of Irish businesses don't have a written content plan. Not so much as a few notes in the back of an envelope. Not having a written content plan is like having a car without a steering wheel. It's moving, but you have no control over where it's going. That's what we want to help you with today. We want to show you how using iProspect's intelligent content process can help you build a digital marketing plan for your business. The first step in creating intelligent content is research. Data is powerful. Numbers strengthen a story. So every piece of content should be led by an understanding of data. Your starting point is to create smart goals that are in line with your business goals. Then use data to understand who your audience are and where they can be found online. Use Google Keyword Planner to find volume for search terms. Then use Google Trends to see when these terms are being searched for, and Google Trends gives you a really good indication of when is a good time of year to share different content. A consumer persona is a fictional representation of the person most likely to buy your product based on data. For example, existing customers, information from your sales team, or insights from your Google Analytics. Personas help you understand where your target market are online and the problems that they have, which your content can then solve. Create content that answers the questions your audience has. Content that helps them or content that inspires them. If you're in a competitive area like shoes, know your business's unique selling point and create niche content around that. Step 2 is planning content. There are 3 things to consider when it comes to planning your content. Your resources, time, and the access that you have to creative. When it comes to content planning, know your limitations and don't stretch yourself too much. Think about what is achievable using past experience or your best guess and create a plan around that. Make use of content creation apps like the new YouTube Director, which helps make quality videos using only a mobile phone. Documenting the plan can be as simple as an Excel sheet or a Google document if a team need access to it. We at iProspect love to use Trello for tracking our content. It's an online agile project management tool. The third step is creating content, and our tips for this are: create a bank, be consistent and be inspiring. Create a bank. Having a number of pieces prepared can take the pressure off initially, and it can also get you out of a bind sometime when you don't have time to prepare something new. Be consistent. People don't like change. If they're used to receiving your blog on a Wednesday, and they don't for a couple of weeks, then they're likely to disappear quite quickly. So when it comes to content success, consistency really is key. Be inspiring. Show your enthusiasm for what you do in your content. Show your audience why it matters and how it impacts on them. The fourth step is getting your content in front of the right people, or amplification. Amplification comes in three forms: owned, earned, or paid. Owned is sharing content on your own social network. Earned is creating content that's so good that other people are interested in sharing it. If, for example, you were blogging about shoes, having someone like her.ie shares it means that you have access to their audience. Facebook ads are an example of paid amplification. Don't be afraid to spend behind really great content. Many social networks are now pay to play. Amplification is critical to success. Even campaigns that are perceived as going viral are often initially put in front of the right people before they spread like wildfire. The fifth and one of the most important steps is measuring your success. Use free tools like Google Analytics or paid tools like BuzzFeed or Moz to see how popular your content is with your audience and how it impacts on your Google ranking. When it comes to reporting Google Analytics, measure more than just visitors to your website. Look at the pages they view most, where they came from, what landing pages they arrive on, how long do they stay, and do they share your content on social media. Use tags to set up goals for your content and make sure that you track them. All of these elements will help you understand how successful your intelligent content is. Create more of the content that works best and maybe less of the content that's not working so well. Once all of these steps have been followed and documented, you and your company are well on the way to content marketing success. If you need more detailed information on how to create a content plan using intelligent content, check out the iProspect blog at the link above. If you've got any specific questions, please feel free to tweet me. Or if you need to fast track the process, iProspect would love to help. We'll be at the Learn Inbound event in Dublin's Academy on the 20th of July, so please come over and say hello.